Sup world, Plant Savvy is here, and I want you to know about the beauty in how some aggressive plants grow and how we can find them by just allowing them to be and do what they naturally do. And of course, some fun stuff with other ones that are in the same family. Stick around and let's have some fun planty times. Stay tuned. Mass Savvy Production. Okay, so on my previous video, as you know, we were doing the indoor tour of the propagating plants with that philodendron pink princess with those red roots you may have seen on my previous short. Check it out if you hadn't. But this time I want to bring you all outside. It's a beautiful day here. We've had about 5 straight days of rain, and that is very, very healthy for all of the outdoor plants. So I wanted to come out here, check on everybody, make sure that I get any additional water that's just still here, it's being stagnant. Pour that out so that you won't have mosquitoes breeding in it. We don't want that, you know. They make mosquito bit pod type of things that you can throw in little ponds, pools, and things of that sort. If you have like little ponds or pool, or just, you know, standing little bodies of water in your area, if you want to deter from those mosquitoes getting in there, laying larvae for a very annoying time that those larvae will give you when they fly up and bite you on the shoulder, in the neck. We don't want that. So I check all the water, make sure that everything's poured out. There's no standing water anywhere around here, as well as put some mosquito bit tablets, if you will, in those so that they can't lay any larvae. For pest control, that's the best control. So you can be comfortable if you're outside, if you're outdoors, if you're down south, that's how we say it, yeah. Outdoors. But growing aggressively with beauty and grace. Yes, that's what we have here when I tell you about these here morning glory plants. This is the first one that I grew. This one here is the heavenly blue morning glory. Of course, you can see. Yes. Heavenly blue morning glories. Kudos, Lindsay, for gifting me these seeds. I greatly appreciate that, because she was telling me how she noticed that I was growing the sweet potato vines. Well, I just planted one sweet potato, and of course you guys have seen that massive sweet potato vine that has grown in the raised garden from just one sweet potato, and I was mind blown. I featured it on my little Halloween video, you know. But she saw that and she was like, you know, also this morning glory that she showed me hanging over her fence with glorious, beautiful, decadent purple flowers all over it, just massive. It's something like, you know, you'll see on a Ivy League school or something, you know, hanging off the building, just very nice decor with the plant life, if you will. So she was like, I did some research and I found out that those sweet potato vines that you're growing are in the same family as these here morning glories, blue, heavenly blue, that she was growing over her fence. And she gave me a packet of them. I planted them up. I simply put them in soil with a light coat over them, put the plastic covering, you know, poked some holes in it, kept them under the light indoors, and when they started to sprout, I brought them on out. And these here are almost ready for their trellis, because they'll start wrapping around themselves if you don't give them something to climb up. So I will be I already got the large trellis, and I got vertical gardens everywhere, so y'all know they will have plenty of places to grow, to go to a whole nother level, because they grow up. And the reason they call them morning glories, because in the morning sun, that's when they sprout their nice little trumpet, sometimes bigger, trumpet flowers. They bloom with the morning sun. So be sure to put them in an area that has nice amount of at least 3 to 4 hours of morning sun, because that's how they got their names, morning glory, because they give you glory in the morning when they sprout out, and they say, look at my lovely flowers that you won't see in the afternoon, because soon as the morning hits after 11 o'clock, you probably won't, if you're waking up late like I do on the weekend, you won't be seeing these bloom, because that's how they got their name, morning glory. They bloom in the morning. If you want to see them, you got to be the early bird to get the worm. Now, when it comes to care for these babies, you want to place mulch around the area, like around this here area where their roots are. Put mulch around there to help with the moisture retention, retaining water. As well, you want to give about 1 inch of water a week to this here plant when you're growing it outside. And of course, most importantly, realize I have this in a container. That's because I want to maintain its aggressiveness. They can grow very, very fast, rapidly, and suffocate, overwhelm your other plants. These are toxic to humans and pets. Do take that note into consideration. Yes, so be sure to keep these in a container so you can kind of control the massive amount of growth, unless you have an area that you want to dedicate strictly to the beautiful growth that we have here with these morning glories. And coming at you with more aggression. We got the Grandpa Ott, another beautiful seedlings, some more seedlings that I've gotten growing. Yeah, when I tell you that I love beautiful vining plants, and that is what I want to see, I'm gonna have that in the garden jungle, baby, backyard. So yeah, this is morning glories, Grandpa Ott, if I'm saying that right. As you can see, a lot of growth. So these are gonna have purple trumpet type of flowers, while you have your heavenly blue, which is what I just showed you, growing. And you can use these as decorative, of course, plants, but you can also use them as privacy fences if you let them run up the trellis like they want to do. And these here will require just that shortly, I would imagine, maybe in the next couple of weeks. And continuing on, so we have beautiful flowers that are going to naturally bloom in the mornings. So what if you wanted to have some flowers in the same family, say for instance, that grew later on in the day, perhaps in the evening, maybe, so you can keep that morning to evening flowering? That's where this awesome moonflower, yes, moonflower, this is the evening glory white moonflower. And as you can see, their leaves as they sprout up are way different, much bigger than the morning glories, although they are also in the same family. And with these here, what I've done, of course, this is all of this that you see them growing in is my compost, my coffee compost. I didn't do anything to them. I just put the seeds in there, did a light coating, maybe 1 inch of soil over the seed. Did the same thing, put plastic over it, put some little holes in it, got it under that grow light for about 2 weeks or so. Let this develop, took that plastic off, and now I'm giving them direct sunlight so they can start getting used to it. Of course, with the morning glories, I try to have them in the area that gets a lot of morning sun. With this one here, it grows in the evening and will give you these beautiful white trumpet flowers with a lovely fragrance at night, in the evening. Morning glory, evening glory. You don't have glory all the place. Glory, hallelujah. You know, I don't know. But these here, just to tell you about them, because they're again in the same family, they like temperatures 60 degrees plus. So as we're approaching this here, cooler temperatures, it got down to like 57 the other morning. So I brought these in the house so that I can keep them growing until I get them established in the soil, so that they can maintain during these up and down roller coaster temperatures. All right, you want to fertilize these every 3 weeks. And this one here, they like at least 6 hours. 6 hours at least of full sunlight. Maybe stop it at 6 hours. So just find the place in your yard that you can put it for this amount of full sunlight, so you can get the full potential, full growth and flourishing of these aggressive growers when it comes to these plants. So plant fam, I thank you guys so much. I hope that you all have had a great weekend. Thank you all so much for the comments. Please subscribe if you hadn't already done so. To my plant family that has already subscribed to me, I thank you endlessly. I always know that I'm grateful, and I always know that you are appreciated. And even most importantly, my plant fam, you know what to do, right? Keep planting. Mass Savvy Production.